Good morning, Sagittarius. How are you? Right, I tried to do your reading last night and I was just like, oh my god, I don't even know what this is. So I'm hoping this one's going to be better. Okay, this is Jill. Welcome to Tarot by the Sea. This is your reading for February 2018. I'm going to be using, I tried to use different cards last night, but I'm going to be using the Gilded Tarot and I'm going to be using the Fairy Tarot cards. So it's Cura Marchetti Gilded Tarot and Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine for the Fairy Tarot. Yeah, I tried to use my Wisdom of the Oracle cards last night and my readings have changed so much that it just didn't work. So I'm hoping this one's going to be better for you. The Leo one was beautiful, really, really easy to do, but yours for some reason just wasn't. Right, let's have a look and see what we've got for you. So I'm going to put the cards down first and then we will, then I'll tell you what they are. I won't say anything about the cards until they're all out, to be honest, so then you can fast forward if you want to. So it's February for Sagittarius. February 2018 for Sagittarius. Oh, hang on. Oh my goodness, here we go again. If you've watched any of the weeklies, I think I've got a new guide, because my card's just flying everywhere and it's driving me crazy right now. It's just so messy. Right, the Hanged Man almost came out, but it didn't, which is very ironic. He kind of almost, but he's kind of hanging around. Oh my goodness, guys, please calm down. Oh, nice, 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 Saggies. Yes, okay, cool. I've never had such badly behaved cards as these ones at the moment. Hanged Man's on the top of the deck again, though. I think you're waiting, or you're seeing things from a new perspective. One of the two. I'm not quite sure what yet. Yeah, because you're feeling trapped, look. You've had the Hangman come out twice, and now you have the Eight of Swords has just literally flown out of my hands. And the Lovers. So there's a decision to be made at the end of February, okay? And you have the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of your deck. Right, where are they? Here we go. So the cards that you have so far, you have the Ace of Wands, you have the Chariot, you have the Ace of Pentacles, so you have two aces. Then you have the Fool card, you have the Six of Pentacles, and you have the Lovers. Okay. Okay, right, I'll take both this time. Right, just the one. There we go. And on the bottom of this deck, you have the Four of Spring. Okay. The Four of Spring says, be grateful, you have so much to celebrate, deep feelings of peace and happiness, and a contented personal life. So yeah, so those two cards pretty much say the same thing. Okay. It says you have so much to be grateful for. Look, you've got your little harvest there. Right. There is a lot that you have to be grateful for at the moment. Okay, so the first card that we have the Ace of Wands. So a passionate new start, okay, something that you are passionate about, but it's the opportunity for it. Doesn't mean it started yet, it just means it's the opportunity there for it. So you can choose whether to take it or not, and that's your choice. You have the Queen of Summer. Okay, the Queen of Summer is the Queen of Cups. So perhaps you have a passionate new start with the Queen of Cups, which would be a Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer. Okay, doesn't have to be female, but whoever it is loving, comforting, emotional and intuitive. Okay, and it says listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust, taking care of others, perhaps too much. So my sense that I'm getting is you have this passionate new start. This person could be a little bit needy, in fairness. They could be a little bit needy. They could be a little bit mothering, is the other option. Or maybe you have the sense that you need to mother them or father them, but you get what I mean. I'm just getting that it could be a child, actually, and obviously that's not passionate new start, but maybe it's working with your children on something that you both care about, and that's actually shown up on the in this card, where you have the older person and the child. It could be that you just had grandchildren, which is the other thing. So you have the Eight of Autumn, which is the Eight of Pentacles, and it says, do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. If this is a relationship, it looks like it could be a long-term relationship. It has potential for that. Or it could be that you're just doing something that you're very, very passionate about. So you could be going back to school to learn something about your trade. You could be just basically learning a new skill. The child, however, looks quite distracted from her studies. So maybe for some of you, you're being distracted by this Queen of Summer. That's a possibility. And maybe you're doing both. Maybe you're doing both and you're trying to balance the two. But whatever it is, you're moving forward. Okay, you are moving forward. But again, she's distracted too. If you look at her, she's not looking where she's going. She's just kind of going off. And you do have, I think, yeah, you do have the Fool. So maybe you're kind of not planning this out particularly well. Maybe you're just going for it, whatever it is. Okay. Then you have this card, which is a Unity card. This is a 5, so in the normal deck, it's the Hierophant. Okay, so again, higher education. So for some of you, this is about that. For some of you, this is about higher education. For some of you, this could be about marriage, because it's the Hierophant is basically marriage, it's institutions, it's government, it's married. Oh, I said marriage. It's anything kind of traditional and societal. Oh my gosh, societally structural. Okay, so anything. Anything institutional, anything to do with society's norms and rules and things like that. So perhaps you are thinking about getting married, perhaps you are thinking about going back to university, perhaps you are thinking of studying, perhaps you're progressing within a bigger organisation. This could be to do with your spiritual growth as well, I think. But the Unity card says, do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. Okay. So it could be quite spiritual. It could be to do with getting involved with the church or something like that as well. It doesn't tend to be about spirituality as such. It tends to be more about the church. Though in this deck it says a spiritually minded community. So it could be anything. It could be watching readings on YouTube. It could actually be starting to do your own readings on YouTube. Okay. It's a bit of a funny one, but actually things like YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and all that social media stuff is actually quite integral to society nowadays. You know, we don't look at it as such because it's quite modern rather than traditional, but it is quite an important focus within society these days. So perhaps it's something to do with that. Sorry, I did a load of readings yesterday. My voice is going. And you also have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, you had the Ace of Wands, which was basically this passionate new start, and then it looked like it was going to be long term. The Ace of Pentacles is something that's either going to be financially abundant for you, or it's going to be long term. And it ties in, again, this pentacle energy ties in with the Hierophant. So perhaps you are making a commitment to somebody. Okay, if it's a relationship, perhaps you're making a commitment to somebody. Perhaps you're looking at making this a long-term arrangement. Perhaps you're looking at marriage. For others of you, this is a new financial opportunity. And perhaps within an organization, but it does say compare traditional and traditional versus new approaches. So for some of you, perhaps you're actually moving out of that Hierophant energy and you're going for something on your own. Now we have the Four of Water, and this is I think is a bit of a warning card. If you have a look at this card, it's the Four of Water, which is the Four of Cups. Okay, and if you imagine it in the deck, if you imagine it in the Gilded Tarot, for example, you have the man sitting under the tree. He's being offered something. He's being offered this cup, and there are 3 other cups next to him which are spilt. Okay, and he's kind of not interested, and I think this might be a bit of a warning, because it says missing an opportunity, discontentment or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. You have these 2 Pentacles cards, you have these 2 opportunities. I don't know whether you're not ready to go into them, I don't know whether you're not interested in them, but you have the potential there to do something that could be a long-term passionate and something that will bring you abundance. And you have these opportunities, but you need to be aware of them. You need to open your eyes and make a decision. Well, you don't need to. You can do what you want, quite honestly. Someone said that to me in a comment this morning. It's like, I don't need to. Well, no, you don't. No, you don't. And that's the whole point, isn't it? It's like you have free will. The major arcana are things that the universe is guiding. The minor arcana is your free will. So you can choose to do it or you can choose not to do it. Depends on where you are in your life and whether you actually want to take these things or not. I think you're going to, though, because you have the Fool and you are ready to move forward. The card that we had underneath the Four of Spring in this deck was the Eight of Water, which is the Ace of Cups, and it says desire to move on, a search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. Okay, so for some of you, you are actually ready to move on. You are ready to be the Fool and just go for it. So, but you haven't started yet. This is a stage before even the opportunity. Yeah, this is just the kind of potential energy there for the movement forward. So we will see how that goes. Yeah, and this, then we have the Four of Summer. Okay, the Four of Summer is the Four of Cups. No, hang on. Oh gosh, yes, I've got two decks in here. I've got this is an angel card, but it's exactly the same card. Okay, the Four of Water is the Four of Cups. The Four of Summer is the Four of Cups. You have it twice. Okay, in that one, sorry, the plaster is mixing up plaster. It says missing an opportunity, discontentment or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. This one says being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, which is also what this one says. Taking something or someone for granted and discontentment with life. And again, remember we had the Eight of Swords come out where you were feeling trapped. Okay, we have this, which is ego. Okay, and it says the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items and getting caught up in fear and worry. I think you're holding yourself back. Maybe you're worried about money. Maybe you're thinking, well, if I move into this long-term relationship, suddenly I've got responsibility for somebody else. Maybe if you're worried about a wedding, maybe you're worried that you can't afford to do that right now. Maybe if you're looking for this new job that's going to be passionate for you, then yes, that's, you know, maybe you're worried about the money side of it, okay. Maybe you're worried about how you're going to do that. Sorry, I am so sorry. Hopefully he won't be long. He's talking amongst yourselves for a minute. I should have waited until he got that bit done. I'm so sorry. I'm going to carry on. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles though. And this is an opportunity for financial abundance and something that is going to be long term. Okay, so if you're worried about that, then I think that's pretty much, they're telling you that you have the Ace of Pentacles. This Ace of Wands is an Ace of Pentacles. It's a long-term thing, okay? If you're passionate about it, there is potential for it to be long-term. And don't miss the opportunity for it, okay? I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Some of you are balancing the money. Some of you are looking at your outgoings, okay? You have the Six of Pentacles. I think this card to me always looks like this accountant's front balances money, but the money is falling away. Maybe if you're looking at a new business, maybe you're having to pay out for a lot of stuff. Maybe you'd have to pay out for equipment. If you're going back to university, maybe you're going to have to pay fees. Maybe you're going to have to give up work to do it. Maybe there is something that you're going to have to pay out for. Thank goodness for that. I'm so sorry. Maybe there's something that you're going to have to pay out for that you don't particularly, that you're a bit concerned that you're not going to be able to do. But also maybe you're going to have to take time off work, and that's going to affect your income as well. And we have the 10 of summer, okay, which is the 10 of cups, which is beautiful. So an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. Perhaps as well some of you are worried that it's going to have an impact on your family. But for some of you, it's telling you this is going to be emotionally fulfilling. If this is a relationship, maybe you're going into this 10 of cups. Okay, and it's going to be beautiful. And he's off again. And it's going to be beautiful. And what's happening at the end here, okay, you have the Lovers, so you have this decision to make about love. You may be dealing with a Gemini, okay, and it may just be that you're getting frisky with someone. And again, it's the passion. I mean, if you look at that card, that's a really passionate card, okay? There's lots of emotion there as well. And if you look at the top, that's looking like the Sun to me. Yeah. And somebody is supporting, either somebody is supporting you or you are supporting somebody else as well, by the looks of things. And there may be children as well, because we have these little dolphins playing in the background. So there may be children as well. So perhaps you're looking at moving into a relationship with someone who has children, and maybe that's why you're concerned about the financial aspects of it. But you have the 6 of Spring, and the 6 of Spring is the 6 of Wands. Okay. And it says wonderful news on its way, smart choices that bring rewards, success and public recognition. So you're going to be triumphant with this, whatever this is. I think the opportunities are there. I think you're just worried about them, okay? But the cards are telling you that actually whatever it is that you're looking forward to moving into, whatever this next commitment is for you, the thing that you're looking to commit to, whatever worries and fears that you may have about it, it's actually going to be, it's going to work. You have the 10 of Summer, you have the Ace of Pentacles, which is long term, and you have the Triumph card. Okay, so I think it's really positive for you. So I hope that helps in some way. Let me know if you've got exciting plans going on. Don't get stuck in this energy in the middle of February, please, where you're feeling stuck in your head and you're feeling distracted and you're kind of going to miss these opportunities. Be the Fool. Perhaps the Fool also can have commitment issues as well. Yeah, the Fool likes to just kind of like wind his merry way. It's up to you where you choose. It's where you are in your life, isn't it? It's like, are you ready for a commitment? Are you not ready for a commitment? If you are, the potential and the opportunity is there. If you're not ready for a commitment, then that's fine too. You don't have to be, okay? Maybe you want to focus on your money. And maybe you're quite content as it is. So for some of you, that's the case. And you do need to make this decision. And whatever happens, you're going to be triumphant at the end of it. So it's all going to work out for the best in February for you. So fingers crossed that resonated with you, because that's a nice positive reading. And I will speak to you. Your 15th to the 21st is up, and then I will get the 22nd to the end of the month up as well for you. All right, take care, and I will speak to you very soon. Bye-bye.